Great news, guys. We're all gonna be rich. I think I may have found a way to change the trajectory of our lives with one simple bet tonight. On top of that, I have another one that's just gonna be fun to watch. But before we get to it, I need you to subscribe to this channel, and I need you to do it now. The button's right there, easy to hit, and it can actually save your life. While you're at it, get the notifications on. We go live Monday through Friday every single week using the OddsJam Plus EV tool. I don't want to brag, but we've got more money than we can spend at this point thanks to that little tool. Look at what we did in February. That's a lot of green. And we're only a week into March and we're at it again. By my count, we're talking like 57 units in like 5 weeks. That's ridiculous. I'll show you how to do it yourself, but you have to get in those streams. Do it for your bankroll. Another thing you can do for your bankroll is Rudy Gobert, 20 plus points, plus 200 at Fanatics. If you don't have Fanatics, don't worry. This thing's hanging at FanDuel as well. We're good. Now, I know what the haters are going to say. Rudy's standard line was 16.5 points, and now it's moved down to 15.5. All the books moved it down. Does that scare me? No, of course not. Being scared of a bet is ridiculous. It's a bet. It can't hurt us. But here's the thing. When FanDuel moved the standard number down, they also moved the 20 plus number from plus 210 to plus 200. Why the hell would they do that? Because they're the ones that are scared, not us. I totally get that this is a bet on Rudy Gobert to score points, and it's likely going to be a butt squeezer, but we have a lot of things working for us. First of all, if you want to go over 15.5 points, you can just do that. I'm not going to make fun of you. It's only 8 buckets. He can do that. You're going to be stuffing cash in your pockets in the third quarter. That's nothing to be ashamed of. But if you want to stuff even more cash in your pockets, as well as become a legend in your group chat, listen closely. Karl-Anthony Towns is out tonight. Guy tore up his knee. He's done. That's big for our guy Rudy. Anytime you can have one less 7-footer on the floor to compete with, that's better. Rudy's biggest issue is he doesn't shoot that much. But without Towns, he'll be forced to. He just will. Towns has missed 2 games this season. In both games, Gobert took at least 12 shots. He went 20 plus in one of those games and only went 6 for 12 in the other. Not sure what was going on the 6 for 12 night, but the guy missed a dunk and a couple layups. He had some other shit on his mind. But that's not what's important. What's important is the fact that he took 12 plus shots. He only took 10 last game, and he ended up dropping 25 points. Tonight, he's getting the Indiana Pacers, and I know the haters are going to say that when these teams matched up earlier this season, Gobert only scored 5 points. Typical haters, they have no idea what they're talking about. The biggest issue for Gobert that night was Karl-Anthony Towns. The dude took 25 shots and scored 40 points. What was Gobert supposed to do? Steal it from his own teammate? Guy was on fire. Obviously, that won't happen again tonight because Towns isn't playing. I already told you that. He tore up his knees. Done. No team in the NBA gives up more points in the paint per game than the Indiana Pacers, so that's going to be big for us. If Gobert takes 12 plus shots, it's going to be against a team with a Charmin soft interior defense. And don't forget about free throws. Gobert's always good for a couple of those. At plus 200, I think this is a great way to get into the early part of the slate. We're not asking this guy to set any records tonight. It's 20 plus points. He's done that a million times in his career. And who knows, if you wait until later, you could even see a better price because some of these books are still moving that way. I just think I want to get in right now. I got shit to do today. I can't be waiting on Rudy Gobert lines. Plus 200 is good enough for me. Finally, before I go, I've got a little bonus bet for everybody, but I hate it. It's Luka Doncic under 53.5 PRAs, minus 110 at ESPN Bet. This is a bullshit move by me. I know it, but it's one that I had to do. I think the number might be a little bit too high. We'll see if I'm right or wrong. I get that it's Luka, but every other book on the planet disagrees with ESPN Bet on this thing. So there is that. I'm not saying he won't come close. This is definitely going to be a butt squeezer, but it's a great way to get into the early TNT game tonight. If Miami can hold this guy to under 30 points, I think we're good. The only issue is he hasn't scored fewer than 30 points since the All-Star break. The guy's on fire right now, but at some point he's not going to drop 30. I think that time is tonight. Feels right. I'll see all you guys on the live stream later. Don't forget to turn on the notifications.